No crap. Yeah, it's always something. I wonder if anybody can hear it. Was anybody hearing that? Are you watching? But there's no audio? Not me, the music.
Looking like a Rube Goldberg machine. Ooh. It's that shit show starting, baby. Everything's broke, but we're still going crazy. Mike's too hot, Streamlabs crashing. But the coop's in chat and Rooster's talking cruise fashion. Cruise talk is what everybody craves. But instead we're talking my groovy 70s K. 70s K. Ladies talking greens. Rooster's lost his notes. And the intro song still hasn't hit the post. Yeah, the ship show's rolling, baby. Nothing works right, but not because we're lazy. We'll blame the mics, the chat, the buttons.
All right. I'm going right now. We're not going to do an intro, but we are going to do this.
Rooster. You hit go live. Larry's still telling that story about Banana Guy. Hold up, why is the audio muted? Chat says they can't hear me again. We're running 10 minutes late, maybe 15. Larry's camera freezing mid-scene. Rooster's clicking buttons that don't do nothing. BF's looking like a Rube Goldberg machine. Ooh. It's that ship show starting, baby. Everything's broke, but we're still going crazy. Mike's too hot, Streamlabs crashing. But the coop's in chat and Rooster's talking cruise fashion. Cruise talk is what everybody craves. But instead we're talking my groovy 70s K. 70s K. Ladies talking greens. Rooster's lost his notes. And the intro song still hasn't hit the post. Yeah, the ship show's rolling, baby. Nothing works right, but not because we're lazy. We'll blame the mics, the chat, the buttons. But that's just funk that makes y'all ship show gluttons. You hear me now? You're muted, pal. We've been live for 20 minutes. Oh, that's the ship show style.
Yeah, don't forget. I got
Y'all know the drill. We late, we loud, and we loving it. Now hit that intro, baby.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's Larry, but he's all blurry all of a sudden. That's not cool. But oh no, now you're not blurry. Can they hear Larry though? Say some more stuff. I think maybe they can hear you. Oh, for crying out loud! No sounds for Larry. Get the flock out of here. Larry is not muted. Larry, I hate this. I don't know what's going on. Um, you can't hear Larry, and John's weak. This is some ridiculousness. I don't like it. I don't like it. It worked last week with Arnold. Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Because I'm hearing you twice, to be honest. Keep talking. This is so. I don't like it.
Is louder, but nothing for
There we
Larry.
go. Wait. I think
Larry, sing me a song.
I think they can hear you now.
What? Seriously?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Talk to text is awesome there.
Larry, they can hear you now, Larry.
What?
Yes, they can hear you.
Okay. Well,
But
it's
I'm
good to be
hearing
back.
myself twice, and I don't like that. But that's okay. As long as they can hear us and they can hear you, all is well.
Yeah. I've been on the go. I've been really, last week I
You've
was
been on the go, you've been sick, you've had
sick.
pain.
Yeah. I'm around all these kids. And I pick up anything. And unfortunately, when I get something, I've got to go straight to urgent care or my doctor to make sure it's not pneumonia or something more serious. But I felt horrible. I got put on antibiotics. I had like 2 quick days to get over it. I had to go to Chicago for CCM
Was it
World
like a
Invite.
flare up?
Well, that's what they're always concerned about. So I went and that was all good. Just as they said, all kinds of viruses going around again.
Oh,
But
don't even get me started. Mimi got here, and then everybody in the house got sick. Yes, Trevor Malort for the win. I'm wearing the shirt that Trevor gave us. Um, but I just told Larry I'm a week away from having this figured out because this new software is stellar for getting Larry in. It's just getting the microphone to work correctly. That's the problem. But fear not. We'll get that figured out. John, you just turned your volume way down. No, I did not. I turned my volume way up. Like my volume is up.
I hear you great. I mean, I hear you like you're sitting
Is this
right next to
better?
me.
See, it keeps auto adjusting. I think that's what's happening. Well, yeah, I stood up and the sound dropped. I was up by the thing. Okay. This should be good. I think that's good. I think we're good. See,
All right.
I get above a certain dB. Okay, so there we go. That should stay. There we go. I don't care. Hopefully it stays. I'll try not to talk loud. Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't talk loud. But I got something special for Big Al, Larry.
Oh, because he might have a tea time tomorrow morning. He might be having to go to bed early.
Well, I did have something for Big Al. Where the heck did it go? What the heck? This is outrageous. I had something very special for Big Al. I just had it queued up. Where the heck did it go? Did I hit a button while I was standing up?
Maybe. Sometimes that happens.
Yep, I did. Here it is. Whoops. I'm hitting buttons, though. This goes out to Big Al. Stand by a moment. This goes out to Big Al. Hopefully you can hear it, Larry.
I can hear you. Yes.
No, but hopefully you can
Oh.
hear this.
Oh.
Oh, they can't hear it, though. I don't think they can hear it. Maybe. Can you hear it?
I cannot.
Fudge bubbles.
But as long as they can hear it.
They can hear it now. Nope.
Oh
This sucks. This is like watching a 90-year-old try to figure out a smartphone. You're right, the Lord Master forever.
That made me laugh. Oh. All right, that was funny.
I'm angry.
That was funny. Not working.
Cause he's bad, bad, bad. Big Al. Bruised is dead and don't like Sal. He's the best golfer in the whole damn town. He's here until the Tylenol PM shuts him down. It's Big Bad Albert, baby.
You said loud and clear. We hear it.
That's good, because I have something else for someone else. So I guess I have to do this, but I will do it. Is Mr. Z here?
Mr. Z, Mr. Z, Mr. Z.
Okay.
He was just a little bit ago. So, yeah, I think, yeah, he's still here.
All right, let's see if this works. I'm glad Big Al likes it. I did it in Jim Croce style. Did you hear
Oh,
it,
that's
Larry?
I saw. Well, I had a feeling when I saw Big Bad Big Al.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
No.
I
Well, I'll
gotta
watch
figure
the
out why
replay.
you can't hear.
It's all right.
You
I'll
should
watch.
be able to
I always
hear.
watch our replay. Try to give us a few more views.
Well, you should be able to wait. I'll bet you can hear it now. I'll bet you $100 you can hear it now, because this goes out to Mr. Z. Ready?
I'm ready.
Mr. Z, Mr. Z, Mr. Z is
Could you
I
guys
am
hear
so
it? Okay, Mr.
yes.
Z could hear it. But Larry should be able to hear that because I changed my microphone to that. Let's see, audio source. No. Larry should be able to see it. Let me see what happens one more time real quick.
Mr. Z, Mr. Z.
Nah. So something else is picking up that audio. So I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's this. Let me see.
Mr. Z, Mr. Z, Mr. Z is here. Everyone say hi, cause Mr. Z.
Okay.
But that's okay.
I know, but still.
Mr.
I always
Z,
watch
Mr.
those
Z.
replays and
All right. Well,
I
I got
take
one
in so
other
much
one.
more.
This
I
one
take
goes
in so
out
much
to-
more on the replay.
This one goes out to someone very special to the coop as well. I'll click on that. And then we'll get to some real cruise talk, Larry. Okay, here we go.
Scott Neal all up in your fields. He's got the hammer, baby, who's in that cruiser pill. Scott Neal is gonna keep it real. Mother pluckers, it's Scott Neal. Scott Neal. Scott-a-da-da, Scott-a-da-da, Scott Scott Neal all up in your fields. He's got the hammer, baby, who's in that cruiser pill. Scott Neal is gonna keep it real. Mother pluckers, it's Scott Neal. Scott Neal. Scott-a-da-da.
And then I have one final one. This goes out to someone very special too. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's here. Here it is. This is the last one. This one loop here. It's ironic that I'm even playing it only because she's probably not here. But this goes out to a very good friend of ours.
Dana come, she ain't no chump. She's not watching the ship show. She says to kiss her run. Do you feel the same? I think she's really jogging, or is she singing an eternal flame?
Hopefully you guys heard it. I don't know. Whatever. I'll probably just the button pressing will end now. Let's talk about all the stuff cruising and lawn care and everything else that bothers me in general. And Larry too. What bothers you right now, Larry?
What bothers me, I hate to bring the subject up, but I can't stand all the bickering about this government shutdown. Hate it.
Good point. Good point.
Don't like it. I quickly changed the channel. But when Crazy Cat Travelers threw that out there about 3 days, I was like, it seems like forever since I've been on a cruise, and it seems like forever until my next one. Because it is. It's like 100 and like 113 days, somewhere around there. And it just seems like forever since I've been on one. But this hockey season, rare when I have a night off, and we're just constantly out of town. I go to I was in Chicago
Trevor
last
says
weekend.
There's a government shutdown. Funny, since you live in Canada. I mean,
I don't see a shutdown. All I know is I have to fly to Boston next week, and I'm hoping that my flight doesn't get canceled. Last I heard, it was supposedly coming to an end, but I'm not into all this stuff. That's all I got to say. But I fly to Boston next week for games. So, and then you turn around, then it's Thanksgiving.
oh, that's right. My goodness, I almost forgot. Totally almost forgot it's Thanksgiving coming up. Hello?
What did you almost forget?
That it's Thanksgiving coming up?
Oh, that's I'm like, once the season starts going, I get back from Boston, then it's Thanksgiving, and then we go to Minneapolis plus Chicago again, and then it's Christmas, and then I go to Chicago, and then we're in January, and the season ends the first week of February. So these holidays, they just come up and they just like come out of nowhere, and there they are.
That's my Christmas music. Sorry, couldn't help it. Will you be available next week? Because I feel like I've got this figured out, Larry. I really do.
I will. I'll just be in my hotel. I fly to Boston Wednesday morning. I'll just be in my hotel.
Oh, okay.
I'll be on your time. I'll be on Eastern time too.
Gotcha.
So I'll just take.
You'll be live from a hotel. Are parents not going to be knocking on your door like, "Hey, I have a complaint about my child's playing time."
And you do you think I have discussions with parents about stuff like that? Do you really?
No, I don't.
No, absolutely not. No. I'm really, really fair about it. I really am. I rarely get that complaint. I'll get a complaint that everybody wants to be on the power play. And they don't complain to me. They complain more to my assistant coach, but they don't complain to me. No. I'm telling you right now, no, they'd want to be in the show. They'd want to be in the background in the show, especially the players.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. They talked about this.
Right,
we were out of town last year somewhere, and the kids were like, "Oh yeah, we all were in the lobby watching the ship show."
They were?
Yeah. I know they were watching an older one out of town in the lobby of a hotel, and they put it on YouTube. Like, hey, let's watch last week's ship show.
Oh my God. See, that's the thing that gives me the absolute skeeves.
And then literally, they were talking
watching.
about us going back. I think it was to Boston. Like, remember last year we watched the ship show in the hotel lobby?
Oh my.
I have good kids. I have
What's your record?
I have good kids. I have no complaints.
What's your
last
team's
weekend
record?
was so exciting, but yet so draining. But overall, I have good kids. I'm not saying I don't ever have to like kind of, step on them a little bit, but they're.
What is your record?
So my 16-year-olds, we're about 24-6, which I think is pretty good. In our league, we're in first place. We just played Chicago. It's called the CCM World Invite, and they used to get teams from even Russia, uh, in Europe, but now it's a little bit more of just all over the United States and Canada. And my 16-year-old did really, really well. We made it all the way to the finals. We're up 3-2. They pulled their goalie. We got scored on. We left. Had chances in overtime. So to lose, take second place in the CCM is it's a great feat. Of course, you want to win, especially when you're up with just a minute 3 left. But it was a great experience, and it's one of those things that we'll look back on and be. I'm very proud of them already. It's just that ride home when you're driving home in the dark and you got 5 hours from Chicago and you just lost in a shootout. It was kind of tough, but I take it a little too seriously, I guess. But I have a good group of kids, so we're doing really well. The 18s are doing pretty good, not as well as the 16s, but two good teams, and we have a lot still coming up. So, but the cruising part, I got to say this. This is the other thing. So you said what's bothering you right now, besides the government shutdown? I am so tired of all you hear about in the cruising world is people overboard, people dying on ships. It's like it just seems so negative right now with that.
Yeah, I've seen a ton of that lately.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why you would choose a vacation to like shut her on down and call it a life.
I don't know. I don't know, but it just seems like the people that do the daily cruise news is they just kind of like really focus on those type of stories, which that's their business. I'm not going to judge them on it, but
says, sorry, Larry, keep going.
That's all right.
Shouldn't have interrupted that. Go ahead.
It just I don't like the negative part, and I say this all the time. When I was a kid, my best friend growing up, his father was really high up with McDonnell Douglas, which, if you don't know McDonnell Douglas, it got bought out by Boeing, but they made mainly commercial aircraft, but they made fighter jets and all that too. But I said to him one day, it just seems like more and more planes crash. And he said, it's because there's just so many more planes flying all the time. And it's the same with cruise ships. I mean, there are just so many cruise ships out there, and there's constantly new ones coming out that you're going to hear these terrible stories. Just like, if you turn on the news at night, you're not going to go get through the news without somebody dying in a car crash. But we don't even think about that anymore. It just happens so much. But I'm ready for more positive things. I love when people go on news ships and they put vlogs out about how great it was and just all the different unique things that are coming out on these ships. So that's the part I still really like.
Well, the Spaldings just went on like this epic trip. It looked like they may have done another back-to-back on us.
I know they were on the Icon. I thought they did a side by side. I thought they were on something else. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact that they were on the Icon because they were posting great, I mean really great pictures. And I was so envious. I was like, studio. And I got to tell you, for people out there who have not been on the Icon, I must throw this out there. I just got an email from Royal.
You become immune to the bad news, but let's be honest. People put out the bad news because the bad news is what gets the views.
There's no doubt about that.
That's the absolute 100% truth. Dave Whiting, I'm so sick of all the complaining and negativity anymore. wish everyone would just get back to why we all love cruising. You know, me too. And John Heald, as much as he complains about influencers, and their misinformation, if we're being honest, he's a catalyst to this because he's showcasing, thinking that he's making them look foolish. But I really do feel like people are trying to outdo the last person that said something ridiculous on John Heald's feed. You know what I'm saying, Larry? Like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. We got a freaking cruise hat, right? Like, don't give them a freaking springboard to complain. Right. Big Al says Don Henley's Dirty Laundry. You know what song that is?
Big Al, that's a good one.
Dirty Laundry. Bam, 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 bam. Hit him when you're up. Hit him when you're down. Kick up. What? Hi. You need something from me? Do you want to go outside? Is that what you want? I think she does, Larry. It's on you.
All right. So I'm going to throw this out there to everybody. So, of course, the Icon is expensive. There is no doubt about it. I know cruising in general has gotten to be more expensive. I still think it's a great value. It's just getting more expensive than what it had been, especially coming out of the pandemic. But I just got an email from Royal, and it gave about 40 dates for the Icon. And one of the dates was a whole lot less than the others, and it was next September, and inside rooms started right at around $1,000. I did not have time when I was out of town to look at what other rooms would be, but $1,000 a person. So let's just say 2 people with everything else, it'd be about $2,500. That's a great buy. That is a great price. Other weeks were still really reasonable, but that one was incredible. And I know it's sailing during hurricane season, and you roll the dice with it. I know Sharon and Jamie are on Margaritaville cruise right now. They did a 5-night, and Key West got canceled and Cozumel got canceled. And he's like, the great thing about everybody on the ship, we're not hearing a ton of complaints. People are just going with the flow.
Yeah.
You travel this time of the year, stuff's going to happen.
He posted a picture at the bar the other day. They had E.H. Taylor and Buffalo Trace on the
Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare.
They had Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor was on their drink package. For bourbon drinkers, that doesn't happen a whole lot. On Carnival, you will get those, and even Blanton's, but you got to be in Guy's Pig and Anchor Bar. It's the only place that'll typically have it. Sometimes the casino bar, but
I'm not a fan of Blanton's. I'm just being honest. Blanton's is not my jam. I like the little jammer they do with the horses and stuff, but I'm not a fan. Let me tell you something else, Larry. I was very excited last week. Looking at the fact that I am a new Costco member with Kelly.
What? You're new to Costco.
Well, no, but we got one 5 minutes away now. It just
okay.
While you were, in that 3-week span, and so we're members now. I was excited because I know like Costco has some cool stuff. Listen, you are not going to beat the 5 glove deal of golf gloves.
That's all I buy. That's it.
It's $21. You get 5 gloves.
I-
It's a deal. It lasts the whole year.
They're great golf gloves.
You
I
can't-
love them.
I don't like I don't like their balls. Their balls.
I don't like the balls either, but the gloves are amazing. I mean, amazing. They're all leather or the material. There's no like little slots of stuff they stick on. They're great. It is. Every time I go there, if I see them, I put a pack of them in my cart.
Yeah,
Because the problem is in during the golf season, they'll run out of the things. And so I always have at least 10 gloves in my bag.
Big Al still has his from last year. Well, so anyway, I was excited about their bourbon because it's made by Barton, right? You know, the 1792 folks.
Yeah.
And these days I don't really I gravitate towards foolproof bourbons, like 120 plus. And I drink it neat because the flavor's better that way. John and Diamond were absolutely right about that. And when Lindy Lou, God bless her soul, Lindy Lou, we will never forget you. No, we won't. Lindy Lou last Christmas sent me a package with 3 bottles of bourbon from a distillery in Nevada, and I'm drawing a blank at the moment, which is weird. Drawing a blank. But when I posted the picture of those bourbons that she sent me, Frey Ranch, that's what it was. It was Frey Ranch. It came to me. Frey Ranch Full Strength. John Campa sent me a message and said that's legit. And I'm like, I don't know if I like that strong stuff. And then I tried that and I was like, you know what? It's like my whole world changed with bourbon drinking when I started drinking foolproof bourbon. I drink way less of it, obviously, but the flavors.
What do you mean, obviously?
Well, because you'll be half baked quickly if you drink it like I used to on the rocks with Buffalo Trace. Like one double finger glass of bourbon, which reminds, I must have taken my bourbon with me when I got up, but one like 2-finger glass of bourbon would last me a whole weekend evening, but I enjoy it that much. But I bought Costco's barrel strength bourbon. It tastes to me like what I would imagine fermented juice from the backside of a yak would taste like. That's and there have been very, very, very few barrel strength bourbons that I have not enjoyed.
So you do know that the cost.
Like, what's the Buffalo Trace benchmark? I even like benchmark bourbons barrel strength. I like it. It tastes like John Heald. I don't know. John Heald likes that term. It tastes like Cleveland.
Yeah. Your dad. Your dad. You remember your dad's favorite beer of all time?
Yeah, it tastes like a horse's.
But you remember what it was?
No.
Yingling Flight.
Yingling.
But they have a light, but then they also have one called a Flight. And I got it for Big Al thinking he would like it, and it was it didn't go over well.
What did he say?
Tastes like horse piss.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, when's the last time you've tried that? He's like, I live in Kentucky.
Well, I mean, it's not that far from Pennsylvania. I could go to the corner liquor store and find Yingling. Jamie Wilhite says, take it back. Wait, what did I do, Jamie? Jamie Wilhite, that reminds me, you're the next victim in my song creation. I've been working on it. It's not doing what I want yet. But there's going to be an intro for Jamie coming, similar to this, but not in, the barbershop quartet.
Scott Neal all up in your field.
Oh, great. So they can't hear me, apparently.
But your volume is so low I can barely hear you.
Yeah, because my thing,
There you go. There you go.
no, it's
Now it's slow again.
auto-adjusting.
Now it's there.
I know. But anytime I get loud, it auto-adjusts. I don't know how to fix that.
You sound really good now.
Yeah.
So,
I have to say something quick to Jamie. I wish I could make it stop doing the dumb stuff where it adjusts my volume. Like, I just want to lock it where it is, but it I don't know. It adjusts on its own. So, Jamie Wilhite, I bought the most epic couch the other day. And when I was pulling it out of the truck, see, this is making me so mad. I'm going to sit way back here so that my volume, see, it's constantly adjusting and I don't like it. Don't adjust. I don't want you to adjust. Why is it auto-adjusting? Don't adjust. Don't do that. But when I was pulling it out of my truck, the freaking thing, there was a bolt sticking out of the back of the truck that caught the edge of the arm, and I put a rip in it. And this couch came with those, you remember, Larry, when we were kids, everything we had, like, had the arm cushions or the arm covers.
yeah.
I bought a swatch of fabric that matches my couch, and I was wondering if you could sew that into a longer arm cover to cover the tear I put in this mint condition brown couch. But we'll talk. I know you can do it. I can even send you the one I have now, and you could just make it longer. You can use that as a pattern. Larry, why are you laughing so hard?
Did you ever send her the last luggage mat to make your jacket?
No, we talked about it. We talked about this.
I know I've been MIA for a while, but it's like I need it. Did you ever send that luggage mat? That's number one. Number two, here's the biggest question. How have the Amazon delivery guys been doing?
So we talked about this. We decided against. Nope, it's still auto adjusting. You piece of crap. We decided against sending the luggage mat because John Heald and his folks said that luggage mats stealing.
They were going to put you on the naughty list.
Yeah, you would be banned from cruising forever.
Gotcha. I guess I won't take a picture of the one on the wall in front of me.
Yeah, well, so at any rate, we decided against doing that. See, this freaking microphone keeps adjusting on its own, and I don't like it. It's making me mad, and now it's it's making sounds. I just
You actually are sounding better.
yeah,
it's
until
it's
I
working.
get loud, and then it automatically adjusts and goes way down.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I'll figure it out. I like I told you, I'm a week away from this. So Larry knows how to make it longer. He has questions.
What? What?
That's what he said. He said he's got
I-
questions. He said Larry knows how to make it longer. What's he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. That I do not. I do not. I do not know. That is a mystery to me. Maybe next week though, I'll try to get some of my team on. Oh, you know what though? I'm going a day early. I go up. Everybody else is going up on Thursday. I go on Wednesday. Oh, I got to tell you this. I can't remember if I put a picture in the ship show or not, but we have a dad on the one team. He has a 12-seat jet. So one weekend we had games in Rockford. Everybody else is driving 5.5 hours. We took a 40-minute plane ride. It was pretty sweet. No, I don't hear you at all. Uh-oh. Hello? I can't hear you. There. Yes, I can hear you. You sound good right there. What is going on with your volume? Now, there you are. You're back. You're back. I hear you now. I didn't hear you before. No. All righty. Yeah, well, the private plane. Oh my! It was the thing that you don't think about is there's no waiting. Like we parked at his hangar. Once everybody got there, he put everybody's stuff on the plane, and within 10 minutes, you're in the air. So when the last game was over, they had to fill up the rental cars. And literally, when he lands, the rental cars come right to the plane. So when we were leaving, they got gas in the rental cars. We drove to the plane. Again, loaded up all the kids' equipment and our bags in it. We're on the plane. In 10 minutes, you're in the air. It was like it's the cost though is I kind of what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I that's the best thing. I need this guy to go on the Coop cruises and invite him to Bromania, so I can fly with him to the destinations. But the flight, I kind of looked into it. St. Louis to Rockford, which is no more than 300 miles each way, 12 grand. 12 grand. Like out of my league. But it was nice. It was pretty nice. He's offered to take me. There's just too many times I can't go. But because I have the two teams and our schedules are off. But it was a great experience. I really just Something I never thought I would do in my life. So it was pretty cool. So I did see a comment from General Cruz. So she said on the icon, I guess she's probably more of a wine drinker. That a lot of the better wines were $1 or $2 over the drink package. That's what I like about the drink package. So I that doesn't bother me. So if I go somewhere, I've been on royal ships and I've asked about like Camus, and they'll say it'll be this much. You'll have to pay the difference. So you just pay the difference, and it's like, to me, it's well worth it. So let's just say if you want a glass of Camus Cabernet, they might say, okay, a glass of that is $16. Your drink package only goes to 12. Well, you only pay $4. So to me, to get something really good, it's worth four. You've already paid the drink package. So at the end of the cruise, what's a $4 glass of wine? To me, it's like no big deal. That's a great way to get something really good. Versus if I went to a restaurant, I'm probably not going to get a $16 glass of wine, even though in today's standards, that's not that much. But in a drink package, anything that's over what the allow. So Royal has no limit to their drinks, but their their price per drink is much lower. So Carnival, you get 15, but you can get a more expensive drink. But I've asked that question many times, and it's not that often until you get into wine that things aren't covered on the Carnival drink package. But with Royal, I'm going to say it's 12. I'm not positive anymore, but I thought you could go up to a $12 drink, maybe 14. I forget. I'm here. Yeah. Yes. Did you happen to see Steve Morales' comment? He's got a good sense of humor. He does. The, the software got sick of John's complaining and muted him. Okay. That was another funny comment. I know you're not. That is so weird that they can hear me, but they can't hear you. Yeah, so Jen is saying she thinks it's $14. I think that's right.
It says it's going out. It shows that it's going out into the.
I hear you great. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Like you're sitting right next to me.
Did Luna chew on the mic cord? No, Big Al. Luna did not chew on anything. It's just that I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Well, I am ready to go on a cruise. I can tell you that right now.
My AV guy up there for you. By the way, he's a personal chef too. Yeah, my Sharona, please do that. Larry, okay, great. Larry's echoing now.
Larry has an echo. Oh my God.
Larry's echoing.
I have done nothing on my part. Nothing.
Now Larry's echoing. You know, can hear you a bit, but Larry now has echo.
Maybe the things I'm saying you want to hear twice. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
What can I say?
to me, that's what I would say.
Well, I'm going to say this. My next cruise is not till the Celebrity Beyond, and it leaves on March the 8th. And this will be about
Trevor says it's amazing. Jose says it's amazing. I can come back and it's a total ship show. Says crazy guy. I mean,
well,
I watch freaking Joe Schmuckatelli in the back of his Chevrolet Chevelle go live with 5 guests with no problems. But nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I consider myself savvy. That's
you are. You really are. You are.
No, I'm a numbskull.
No.
It's a numbskull.
If I was sitting next to you, we would rarely have an issue. You know that.
Well, you know, it's funny because I see all the comments and it's like the ship showiest show ever, and I don't understand why there's a ship showy showest ever, whatever. But it gives me agita. It makes me mad.
Well,
what I'm going to do I'm going to start a new hobby. And it's going to be nothing about cruising. It's going to be all about people who struggle with electronics. It'll be like a weekly meeting. We'll talk about things. It would be great if someone could come here, but it's not a matter of AV. It's just I am convinced, Larry, that my computer from the very start was built so bad, and I built it myself, that it can't figure out how to route audio. Because, like, I am not telling my computer to keep adjusting my audio. I'm not telling it to do that. But it's doing it on its own. And it shouldn't be doing that. So, anyway. I'm going to bed, is what I'm doing. I've had enough of this. We've been live long enough. Next week, I don't care what anybody says. I'm 2 live streams away from having this thing figured out. You can count.
And I'll be coming to you live and direct from Boston, Massachusetts.
Listen, my Sharona says, "Oh my God, John, you sound amazing." Okay, I do. For a moment, but as soon as I get loud, my volume will go down. Listen. Crazy Cat Traveler says she just got back from a call. I mean, I will tell you this. Next week we will be doing this or that. And the winner of... See, now people are saying we're good just so I won't be like, okay, screw this. But the winner of this or that, this is the new prize that doesn't cost me $40 every time somebody wins something, is a pin. And you get your name added to the songs. Like this one.
Sca-da-da-da, sca-da-da-da, scat-ba-ba-ba. Scott Neal all up in your fields. He's got the hammer, baby, who's in that cruiser pill. Scott Neal is gonna keep it real, mother pluckers. It's Scott Neal. Scott Neal.
Okay, I didn't fix anything, Kelly, because I didn't touch anything. So whatever happened to make it fix itself had nothing to do with me. So therein lies the problem. So, but thank you. I'm glad I sound better. Steve Morales says that sounds great. Now, Steve, I was thinking about you today. I was going to write some lyrics, and my original intention was to like really. Oh wait, we've got a guest here, Larry, that I know that you know, so I want to acknowledge this as quickly as I can. Let's see if I can figure this out, because I know it's doing dumb stuff. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Listen up, mother cluckers! Yeah! ABLK is here tonight. Cluck yeah, everybody! ABLK is here tonight. Listen up, mother
That
cluckers!
goes out to Amy Elke. I see she's in the chat this
Hello,
evening.
Amy.
She gives a thumbs up for a bunch of BS. But, you know, I'm telling you, is York stepping on your internet cable outside your house? No, he's not. He's not.
He's driving over in your front yard.
Wait, Big Al, before you go, let's just say goodnight to Big Al.
Good night, Al. Good to see you again.
Cause he's bad, bad, bad. Big Al. Bruised is dead and don't like Sal. He's the best golfer in the whole damn town. He's here until the Tylenol PM shuts him down. He's Big Bad Albert, baby. Big Bad Albert. Yeah!
Monitors. It just doesn't. It doesn't. But we're gonna play this or that next week, and the winner of each round will win their own song. That's how I'm going to save the massive amounts of money that I spent sending stuff across the country for those who win. So, Big Al says good night. Mr. Z says, Amy, that's my job tomorrow. My automatic litter box is getting full. Yeah, speaking of automatic litter boxes, we have what we call the shitter box. And I cut a hole into underneath, like in our mud room, there's a bench where you can sit to take your shoes off. Underneath that, I cut a hole and put in a cat door that enters into what they call, see, we just call it the shitter box, but they call it's an automatic litter box. They sell it at Costco, actually. But the cat goes in there, takes a dump, and the sensor notices the cat was in there. The cat leaves, and then the whole thing spins. It sifts out the poo, and then it spins back, and it's got fresh litter every time, right? And it dumps the poo in the bottom, and then you empty it out every week. Well, come wintertime, our cats say, screw that, we're not going out there. And so they use the litter boxes in the house. I'm here to tell you, and I know Crazy Cat Traveler is here. I freaking hate cats. I hate cats on every level. I've had 10 cats in my lifetime. 20% of the 10 cats that I've had have not been a problem. 80% of the 10 cats that I've had are freaking a-holes. The new cat decided randomly, and I mean absolutely randomly, recently, that there was a spot on freshly painted drywall that it considered like something that had to go, and it freaking, over the course of 3 weeks, tore a freaking 3-foot chunk of paint off the freaking wall. I hate cats. Cats gotta go. I have no use for cats. I hate them on every level. I'm sorry, Crazy Cat Traveler. I'm happy for you that you have good cats. The cats that I had that I liked, I loved them wholeheartedly. But as a whole, cats are a freaking waste of time. They're neurotic. They ruin everything. They drive the dogs nuts. I hate cats. I'm glad Mr. Z has chill cats, but I've had 10 cats. 20% were cool. 80% were freaking Sal Patera. That's what my cats have been. And I'm pretty sure if you did a poll, more people would vote for whatever political party person you don't like than a cat. That's all I'm saying.
I can't believe you didn't push the rooster rant button.
Listen, I have. I'm afraid
that was a hell of a good rant.
But Crazy Cat Traveler wasn't a dog that ate your internet cord? Yeah, it was. But you know what? It was also a cat that the internet cord doesn't affect Stella's freaking birthday party, her 16th birthday party coming up this weekend, because it ripped a freaking giant hole in the drywall for no freaking reason whatsoever. And once it created a hole, it was like, you know what? That was cool. Let's make the hole bigger. I freaking hate cats. I hate cats. We do have one cat here right now that's one of the cool ones. He's freaking 37 pounds.
37 pounds!
I don't know what he weighs, but dude, he's the biggest cat you've ever seen. The other cat, is one of those things that they picked up at a freaking Best Buy or a Costco or wherever the hell they were that day that were giving away free kittens. This thing, not only does it claw the wall, but then we have scratching posts all over the house. We have trees. It freaking decides, oh, you know what? The side of this awesome full wood dining table is a great place for me to sharpen my claws. And don't tell me about the freaking spray it with water bull crap, because all that crap happens when we're not home. Screw cats! I hate cats. I love Crazy Cat Traveler, though. Cats are freaking a-holes. Quite frankly, my two Dobermans are a-holes. But don't tell them I said that. I love you, Luna. I love you, Nova. But cats can go. I enjoy other people's pets. None for me. No pets in my house. Animals belong outside. Call me prickly. It's okay, says Jennifer Spalding. That's how Mimi and Papa are. But on the other hand, Mimi and Papa will travel to Michigan to visit us with a freaking highly contagious freaking illness with no problem and spread it through our whole family. So, I mean, I get it. I will use that against you.
You're on a roll.
I am on a roll.
Oh my God.
I'm
You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
This won't stand.
You are on a roll. Oh
I am. I'm just angry. I freaking work work hard on this stuff, dude. I really do. I got home at 5 o'clock and started preparing for this live stream, and all the stuff and all the preparation went straight down the freaking turlet. And we finally got it figured out, but my audio keeps going up and down because it feels like it has to automatically adjust, which I never gave it permission to do. And somehow that took me on a tangent about 37-pound cats, Mimi and Papa's viral energy, and other things. And don't get me started about the people. I'm not even going to address John Heald's crap because I'm convinced that he writes some of that stuff on his own to drum up bullcrap. But I will say this. This is another thing that bothers me, Larry. And
hey, you're one topic away from my hat trick. So go. It's all you.
I look at it every day. You guys, not all of you, Alan Brock, you're smart. You freaking follow the rules. If John Heald posts a freaking post about someone complaining and then lays it out for you and says answer A, B, or C, one, he's not looking at your post. I freaking guarantee he is not looking for the responses. His person might be, but his person is not saying, oh, this person said C, but then they also wrote 4 paragraphs about some bullcrap that, whatever. If John Heald makes a post, I implore you, if John Heald says, answer A, B, or C, ask yourself, do you think John Heald is really going to read my response? Because I'm telling you, right now, John Heald is not going to read your response. As a matter of fact, I would say 80% of what you're reading from John Heald is probably from whatever her name is, Sanjaya, or whatever her name is, the girl, his assistant. But I can assure you, answer A, B, or C. Don't freaking elaborate. It drives me nuts, and I want to call you out. But the problem is, he said answer A, B, or C. And if I call you out, then I'm breaking the very rule that I'm freaking calling you out for breaking. So I'm doing it here out loud. If somebody says answer A, B, or C, answer A, B, or C, and shut the cluck up. No more. We don't need clarification. If you answer A, B, or C, you don't need to say, well, I'm half A, I'm half B. No, you're A, B, or C. If you're not, don't participate. If you're A and B, this is one you can't participate in. Chalk it up to that. A, B, or C. That's the freaking answer, and that's what you do.
You have sparked something in our crowd. People are now wanting to rant about things.
Yeah, but people are saying they can't freaking hear me. And it's
No. They're like bringing up driving 25 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone.
I
So
can really hear them, people are saying, and that's, I can't.
I do have a rant.
Okay.
This goes out to my good friends in the great state of Illinois. When you drive from St. Louis to Chicago on Interstate 55, it's a 4-lane highway, 2 lanes on each side. Why do the people stay in the fast lane and, I mean, refuse to move over?
Because
it's
their road, not
refuse
yours.
to move over. They just won't.
You should always answer. Always answer.
I would like the Lord Master
people tell
to
you?
explain that one to me.
I can't stand this.
They will not move over and let you pass. You have to go to the outside, cut around. It's so aggravating. And the speed limit can be 70, and they're going 67. And they will not move over. My other rant, people in Illinois do not like to put their signal on when they change lanes. They just, you never know when it's going to happen.
Well,
Yeah,
in
that's-
Michigan,
That's Larry's rant.
in Michigan, when people are getting on the freeway, they do not. I repeat, they do not merge. They expect you to get the cluck out of their way. That's the way it works. And that bothers me too. But you know what bothers me more than that? When I go to McDonald's and I'm in a drive-through and the person in front of me has no awareness of the space between the front of their vehicle and the back of their vehicle in front of them. And they leave damn near a full car length distance between themselves and the car in front of them, right? And what happens is when it comes up to the point where you should pay, you're stuck in some weird quagmire where either you have to freaking lean out your window to pay the person because the person in front of you thinks they're going to hit somebody within the next 12 feet when they could move up 9.5 feet and keep that distance. So you can't pay the person. And then what's worse is because I'm stuck in that position, back at the freaking order thing where the microphone is, the person can't hear the person saying, "Hey, are you using the mobile app today? What can I get you?" Because they're freaking 17 feet behind the microphone because people don't understand that the front of their car should probably be within maybe 4 feet of the car in front of them. But no, we should probably just, keep a car and a half's length to be safe because a lot of accidents happen in the freaking drive-through.
I gotta tell you, that complaint wouldn't have made my top 10 list.
Well, dude, it's a big
All right,
deal.
do you have, here's an important question. Do you have Dutch Brothers?
What is that? Oh, the coffee?
Yeah.
They sell it in a can.
But you don't have coffee. You don't have Dutch Brother coffee shops there.
No, but I remember that's a recent development. No, I don't.
They're really expanding across the mid. Yeah, they're really starting to expand across the Midwest. So I have one really close to my house, and I put it on the shift show because the very first time Melissa and I were driving through, we were excited about getting it, and I did a video. I did a video of us getting the coffee and tasting them, and I said to her, "What did you order?" And she's like, "Oh, I got the spread eagle."
Oh yes, we've discussed this at length here.
And it was the golden eagle. Anyway, besides that story, I was talking to Jamie one day, and
pretty tasty drink.
I'm like, I'm hold on a second, I'm about to pull a Dutch Brothers. She's like, "Oh God. I love their coffee, but I can't stand the over-friendliness." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You'll see. Wait, you'll see."
I don't like that either.
So,
you know what? I've got another gripe. I'll get to that in a moment.
So when you go to Dutch Brothers and they're not busy, how's your day going? Do you have any good plans? Where are you coming from? Where are you headed to? You know what I do now? I
like it when my hairstylist asks me those questions.
You know what I do now? I just act like I'm on a phone call. Wait, hold on a second. I got to order my coffee. Okay, all right, I'm back now. It's like you get to that window, and it's like sometimes I play with them. How's your day been? Fine. Where you headed to? I don't know. Oh, where are you coming from? I don't know.
I'm on a run. I'm a fugitive from the law.
Just be polite. Hi, how are you? Thanks for your business. Thanks for coming. It's like I don't need a chit chat with a coffee person.
Well, that brings me to my next point. Right? You guys
We're on a roll here.
You guys are familiar with Ace Hardware, right? I mean, Ace is the place with the helpful hardware for John Madden with the freaking silver face, right? Like all that.
Yeah.
We have a local Ace, and I like it because it's the closest hardware store between my house and freaking Grand Haven, where there's traffic out the wazoo. Larry, you've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Been there. I don't like going to Grand Haven. But Ace is smaller, but they got stuff sometimes. But there comes a point at which you become a regular at Ace. And I consider myself a regular. Everybody at Ace knows me, right? As a matter of fact, when we went to St. John for the first time, Stella ran into her kindergarten teacher in St. John at Skinny Legs Restaurant, who's married to the guy who I deal with all the time at Ace. And we saw each other and we were like, yo, what's up? Fist pump. All good. I cannot walk into my local Ace without being bombarded. Like, I walk in the door. Somebody says, hey, can I help you find something? No, I think I'm good. I'm looking for a freaking quarter 20 screw. I'm good. Right? Thank you, though. Right? You walk 7 more feet. And then another guy says, hey, can I help you with something? It's like you have 17 employees walking the floor, right? Leave me the cluck alone. If there's 17 people walking the floor and there's something I can't find, odds are, if I can't find it, I'm going to come find you. So why don't you guys stand around and smoke a cigarette and wait like in a queue? Leave a queue line. Hey, customer needs help. Boom. Here comes Billy Joe, right? Customer needs help. Like, I appreciate that Ace is helpful, but if I'm going in there to find some 240 grit sandpaper, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out on my own without, and 90% of the time when I ask them for something, it's something weird, right? Like, hey, I'm looking for an adapter that goes from a freaking 1/2-inch male sprinkler to a 3/4-inch female adapter. Okay, we have that. It's over here. Okay, so now I need the nipple that goes from there. And then they take me down a road that I could have... All I'm saying is, you sparked a nerve there, Larry.
Did
Don't
you
be
see
overly
that?
friendly. I don't
Did
need
you-
the over-friendliness. I don't, and quite frankly, if we're going to continue on this rant subject, the washy-washy people... I can't stand seeing.
All right, I have to comment on that.
About getting a picture with the washy girl.
It is
First of
constant
all,
now.
Don't
It's
you
constant.
dare think for 1 second that washy person enjoys standing there for freaking 3 shifts of 4 hours a day saying washy. They have the most miserable job on earth. Let them do the job and leave them the cluck alone. Yeah, they may dress up like a freaking blow-up chicken and try and get your attention to freaking wash your hands. No. Really, they're just counting. They got a timer on their Apple Watch that is counting down to the time that they can freaking walk away from you at the buffet, who shouldn't be eating at the buffet in the first place for dinner, so that they can go to the freaking crew bar. I don't use 240 grip for my feet, Trevor. I use a very heavy grip for my feet, and then I use my Dremel, to smooth it out. Yes, I'm still on. Daniel changed his name.
Hello,
to
Daniel.
Luke Fields. Well, I am your father, Luke. I'd rather have it like
You beat me to that.
the Ship Shells pop copy sketch. All I'm saying is, I'm not happy. So when I'm not happy because the live stream is doing weird stuff, I'm going to go on a rant about other stuff from now on. And if anybody else has grievances in the chat that they would like to talk about, I'd be willing to address them and add my 2 cents or Larry's. You know, I didn't change it. YouTube changed it when they took away our shortening. Okay, so are we called the Shit Show? I don't get it. Did they change my name? Like, are we something else?
Put a comment in there. Put a comment out there.
Oh yeah, let's see. Did they change our name?
I'm like Beauty and the Bone Travels 1644. I don't know what it was all about. I'm not a YouTube expert, but you missed the best comment. You're a regular at Ace because your cat keeps destroying your drywall.
Oh no, I ship you not. I
That was
actually
funny.
went there the other day and bought.
No, it's just a ship show.
That. I went to.
I know. I didn't used to have that 1644. I know. I know. I got to figure out how to get away with that. Get rid of that stuff.
Why does it say? Like, why does it preempt all my messages with "Hi, Sal Patera here"? I don't like that.
I don't know. That I don't know.
It didn't used to be 1644 either.
No, I know. I just, I don't like all. No likey. I no likey the new.
Master says, you know what grinds my gears?
No, I'm sorry. 6625. Beauty and the Bone Travel 6625.
I'll tell you what grinds my gears, Larry.
All right, well, I'm sure we're gonna hear.
Is the fact that we can't seem to focus for even a day in our, like, Bromania has become such a fluid thing that we can't even, like, say, hey, what are we doing next year? Every time I go into the chat and like someone's talking about next year, there's always like half the people just ignore it. We got to figure out what we're doing.
I keep showing you people that want to go on Romania.
Wait, who said it was open for invitation? We've got our people. I'm saying.
I guess you're not thinking correctly.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. But we got to figure that out. It's a dude thing. Trevor brought it up earlier. We got to figure out Bromania 2026 before it's too late. And I will tell you this. Tomorrow, I'm creating the new group. And we got to start working on that. And, Larry, I don't know what your schedule's like in the next, like on weekends, now that it's getting colder. But I did want to get with you for maybe an hour or so to discuss a couple Coop Cruise things for 2026.
All right.
Some ideas and get your input on that.
I have not touched a golf club in 3 months.
I touched a golf club this afternoon. I went to the virtual place and it was garbage. And as a matter of fact, I think that's what started my my angst for the evening. I'm still convinced I'm 2 live streams away from Larry and I being freaking hot fire.
We were on a hot streak a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago. Like every week, it just everything clicked. You would send me the link, I'd get on, we'd be good to go. Everything, the volume was good, video good. We need to get back to that. But about 3 months ago, I was golfing one day, and it's hard to describe unless you golf. But when you swing a golf club on your follow through, you take your left foot and you kind of turn it to the outside. and all of a sudden I had this really sharp pain. And sometimes you get older, you just get a pain here or there, and it goes away. Well, this wasn't going away. And I didn't think that much about it because my feet kind of always hurt. But anyway, it just kind of every time I golfed, and then I was adjusting my swing so my foot wouldn't hurt. So I rested it. I did all kinds of different things. I finally went to my doctor. They did an X-ray. They're like, you need to see a foot specialist. So unfortunately, I now have arthritis in both of my feet. And it's just my big toe. But I just went there.
With all this, how are you going to do the hokey pokey now?
That's how usually when I do the hokey pokey, I've had a few of these, and so that deadens the pain. But it's the big toe. He's like, see how you have spaces and all your other toes, but the big one, that's bone on bone.
Well, Trevor says some live streams are diamonds, other live streams are rocks. Right. So basically, we are a landslide. Larry, we're a landslide of rocks. It's not gout, I don't think.
No, it's arthritis.
I've had gout, and that's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, gout affects you, and my friend has it. But anyway, it's arthritis. They're doing inserts and a topical thing, and he's like, give that a month. If that doesn't help, we'll give you cortisone.
It's terrifying.
What?
They're doing inserts?
In my shoes.
Oh, I was going to say, because that sounds...
They're like, they're like a carbon. They were $152. I was like, oh my God. But they go in your shoe, and it's really stiff.
Pay for it.
No, insurance didn't pay for it.
See, this is nope.
They don't want your feet to bend. So anyway, I'm dealing with it. He's like, if it doesn't really help, we'll give you a cortisone shot. If that doesn't help, eventually you'll have to have surgery. But
have you had a cortisone shot? I'm curious. I'm asking legitimately because they offered me cortisone shots for my wrists. I have a thing where the electrical signal from my elbow to my wrist is slower a little bit than it should be, but it's a carpal tunnel thing. But I've heard like that's the most painful thing in the world. Have you had a cortisone shot?
No, but I will tell you this. Melissa has arthritis in her one foot with a bone spur. They gave her a cortisone shot maybe 18 months ago. She's never had pain again. So when I was at the doctor, he's like, I'm going to give you a cortisone shot. It might last a month. It might last 6 months. It might last longer.
I see where you're going there, Lord Master. I'm not overusing my wrist. Well, I am, but it's not for the purpose that you think it is. So 18 months she went with no pain?
Well, this has been 18 months and had no pain. Zero. Okay. None. She has arthritis in her neck, really bad too, and they wanted to give her a shot, and she wouldn't do it. And she kind of regrets it now because her neck will flare up. But anyway, I was trying to rest my foot. I was trying to rest it, thinking that I really thought at one point I thought I had a stress fracture. And I tried to rest it, and so anyway, that's why I haven't golfed. And our weather has been crazy. Like the other day, I think it was Sunday, it got down to 27, high like of 40, and then today it's back to 65. I was like, what a great day to golf.
5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Tomorrow's supposed to be 65 again. Our weather here in St. Louis, it fluctuates so bad. But literally in a matter of 2 days, 30 to 65. Crazy. But somebody in the cruise community that lives in Wisconsin, they said, because I thought we were going to get snow in Chicago Sunday, and I can't remember who it was. She said they got 13 inches. 13 inches in Wisconsin.
I know somebody else who. Well, never mind. I'm not sure that she's here this evening.
Ooh, that sugar sweet.
That was long time ago. Long time ago. I haven't seen her in the chat for a while.
Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Justify the motion. Love it is devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion.
I didn't even know that was going. Well, I think it's time for final thoughts.
Okay. Okay, well, I apologize for being off for a while. I know that you went solo one week, you had Arnold a couple, one you didn't go, and I apologize. I took on these two teams, and I had back-to-back games on Wednesday. Well, I'm saying I had back-to-back Wednesday games, and then I wasn't feeling good last week, but it's good to be back. Good to see everybody in the chat again. I'm definitely going to have some ideas of cruising for the upcoming shows. I do have to bring this up, though. I have to bring this up. I thought that we agreed that we were not going to do the October. Am I right? And we were replacing it with something new. We gotta get on that. Whatever.
Hold on a minute. We didn't get rid of the October. We made it a Christmas thing.
Right?
So I
Well.
wanted to tie it into the stock exchange this year.
All right. Well, we gotta. We need to talk. We need to get on that.
That post is coming out this week because I feel like with the stock exchange, people can incorporate their video of what they got from their stock exchange partner. No, but what are you doing? They can incorporate that into and Amy can help me, and I promise Amy. He says work on the audio for next week, John. Okay, I appreciate the advice.
Constructive criticism.
That's something that I haven't done for the last year and a half, but I'll do that. I do want to write a song for Steve, but I gotta talk to him offline.
Well, we'll talk. We'll get that figured out. But good.
The stock exchange this year, right? This year we can incorporate more participation in the Rockin' Forgotten Christmas, and damn it, Amy, I don't know why I can't. Doesn't flow off my tongue. But if people make their stock exchange gift video part of their Christmas-tober, Bagok Christmas video. What's it called, Amy? Help me out here. What is it called?
Excuse me.
You gotta help me here.
We had a name for it. I don't remember what we came up with.
Rockin' Bagockin' Christmas. There's a
That sounds pretty good right there.
Amy Elke knows what it's called. It was part of October last year, and I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
It always slips my mind. I gotta write it down. But anyway, those who participate in the stock exchange, like they have an automatic, like, October video for the year. So, and the calendar. is coming out next week. So for 2026. So stay tuned for that.
Hey, a little shout out to my friend John Campo. This month is dedicated to you.
Why is that?
The whole month of November. It's got 3 pictures of him.
Oh, wait.
Right? It's on my front door when I walk out. I see him. It's like, this is John Campo month. Oh, where's he going? Well, I guess he wanted to get the calendar. Yeah, he doesn't even have it on the current month. Oh.
There we go. John Campo.
It's a John Campo month.
But wait till we get to December.
I'll wait and anticipate with great anticipation. Yes, look at that. My buddy.
Look at that.
I don't know of too many people that haven't cruised with him, but if you haven't, he is a hoot. He is so much fun. And then the year's over. The end of the year will be there in no time. Goes by so fast.
My calendar, though, made it past. Hold on. I never made it past this month because that was just so glorious. It's been January in the studio. Maybe that's why the audio is not working, because I never changed the actual date.
I have it on my door, my front door when I walk out.
All right, listen, everybody. Be nice to each other online. Don't do bad stuff. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. Also remember, if you're in the drive-thru, keep an eye out. Ask yourself, am I really going to hit the Geo Metro in front of me if I pull up another 7 feet, which leaves me 10 foot of clearance? Most likely you're not. If you're texting someone when you're in the drive-thru, that doesn't mean you should give yourself more distance. Understand that when you don't keep the proper spacing between the car in front of you, by the time it gets back to the order line or the first window at McDonald's, you've screwed everyone behind you because you don't know how to space the front end of your car. And if you don't know how to space the front end of your car, I would suggest you pull into your garage and drive forward and pay attention until you hit something. Then you'll know where the freaking front of your car is. Because you people who get in the drive-thru and leave 37 and a half feet between the front end of your license plate and the back end of the license plate in front of you, out of a freaking pure freaking overabundance of caution, are freaking douchebags. And you screw up the whole freaking jammer because now the people behind you, not only can't they order, but they can't pay because they can't reach the person at the freaking window because you need 37 feet in front of you. Learn how to drive, learn the distance and spacing, be nice people, and for crying out loud, if John Heald says A, B, or C, that's all we freaking need! Don't tell us why it's A, B, or C. He's not reading it, and neither is Hyzenga, or whatever her name is. I don't know what her name is. Just stop it. A, B, or C. A, B, or C. Good night. Okay.